Hey everybody, this is the second video of moving the Rambler from the position it was, like this, to the position it is in now, which is like this, over in this flat spot here, which is going to be good for me putting in the new engine that's getting rebuilt in about 5 weeks. So yeah, it's a good thing I put it there, because that's going to be a lot better to put in an engine that weighs about 600 pounds or so compared to right there. I mean, it's all like really gravelly. There's like holes and stuff over there. It's a lot more flat. I'm also gonna, think about it and buy some cardboard. Not cardboard. Sorry, plywood. It's a lot better. Plywood, and I'm gonna put the plywood all around the whole area over there, so it's nice and flat. And so I'm gonna have a lot of room to maneuver the engine hoist and things like that. I thought that'd be a pretty good idea. But yeah, moving the Rambler from where it was over here, like up this hill, and then like turning the steering wheel, and then moving it back down here, then moving it up again because I didn't have enough room to clear the garage that no one cares about, and then moving it back, and then pushing it back and forth, and getting it closer to the garage that no one cares about. It took about 3 hours, and it was pretty tough because like I weigh about 150 pounds, and the Rambler weighs more than 150 pounds, so it was pretty tough. And the e-brake was stuck. I think I might have said that already, I'm not sure. But yeah, and I was all by myself, and so it was really difficult. So what I did is the ramp, which was probably right around here, like I would push with my feet against the garage. I'll push with my hands against the front bumper and the front wheel of the Rambler and push it up, and then kick the ramp up underneath the new spot of the tire where it was like a new area for me to do that, and also go up and do that repeatedly with the wheel chock, right? So I pushed up as far as I could. I probably got to maybe, I guess, around right here, and then I turned the steering wheel, and then I started letting it back down, but I kind of got stuck, because the wheel chocks weren't releasing because the tire was pressing against it. And so what I had to do is I had to, figure out a way around past that problem. And what I ended up doing was tying that rope on there, that little string. But it didn't really work. I couldn't push the car up enough and then pull out the wheel chock. I couldn't do it. And so what I did is I eventually started using the tire iron, and I would just bash the wheel chock out from underneath the tire, and then move it back maybe about half an inch, and then do that with the other wheel chock on the other side. You can see right here I did a little bit of damage to the ground there, and also to my hand. I was bleeding quite a bit, got some blood on the car and stuff like that. There's somebody on the AMC forum said it ain't fixed until you bleed on it. So I got that part done. There's some blood on the Rambler's bumper and some on the tools and stuff. It's actually some right there. Actually, I could see it. But anyways, I mean, like, I struggled a lot. It was a really hard job. Like, I really, I really put a lot of effort into it. I was sweating, and like, yeah, you could see like my feet, skid marks here, like slipping and sliding all over this with the boots that I was wearing. Yeah, but I got it. It was I was pretty impressed that I did it all by myself. I was pretty impressed, and I felt pretty happy. That I got it all done. And now it's over here, and now it's in a much better position for the install. I'm really happy about that. And yeah, I spent about 5 or 6 hours, scraping all the crud from underneath the engine compartment here. Like, a lot of these details on these cross members, you wouldn't even be able to see that before. And like over there on the idler arm, like you didn't even know that was like two things with like grease nipples on it. Well, not grease nipples, but like fittings. And over here in the pitman arm and like the steering, the box and all that stuff, like you wouldn't even see any of those details before. There was so much stuff and crud in there. And the reason why that is because those old engines, those old 195.6 overhead valve straight six engines, they had a road draft tube. And apparently a long time ago, if you were like an old driver, if you're a driver from way back in the day, you could recall seeing like lines down like the middle of the road where there was just like a black line, and it was from all the cars back then. They had road draft tubes, and it was just a tube that went out of the engine, so all this like this oily kind of like, you know, hot air was coming out of the engine, and it would just go out the road draft tube down into the road, and it made the whole inside of this whole engine area like really oily and cruddy, and it made lots of grime stick to it from the road and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why it looks so dirty, but now it looks good. I was thinking about maybe doing some painting in here, but I don't know. Not 100%, you know, too sure about that right now, but I suppose it's a good idea, and you know, why not, right? So yeah, that is I think part 6 of the Rambler videos. I'm not too sure. I think it is part 6. Can't remember. I remember 4. You know, 5 comes after 4, right? So I'm pretty sure this is part 6. I don't know when I'm gonna do part 7, but definitely it's gonna be a good one, whatever it is. So, all right, guys. Now that that's over with, you know, I'm gonna go to work. You know, go to work, make some more money for the Rambler. All right, guys. All right, that's it. Okay. All right, thanks a lot for watching, and take care, and we'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.